It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this offensive system. You know, it's much more than
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Keller and Greg Anthony. Today, last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Pierce out there with Luke Mbamute. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Varejão's shot is good.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
On defense, Golden State want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Varejão. Curry gets the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Paul left side. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace criticism and embrace lofty expectations. Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he?
Yeah,
it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and Clark. Turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for Doc? I mean, he's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for. He's played the game, and he's a tremendous communicator.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
That's a tougher shot than you hope for off a fast break, but you can't argue with the result.
And here is Green after the 3-pointer from Jamal Crawford. Crawford with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Rivers. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first. Foul.
First personal foul, team's first. Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Stephen Curry.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Los Angeles on top, ending the second quarter on a 9-1 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Luke Mbah-a-Moute. And it's Pierce in at the small forward. This Warriors squad struggling. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Varejao. Good. Varejão's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Paul Pierce. Here's Jordan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. The Clippers also changing it up. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Mbah-a-Moute. And it's Crawford in for Johnson. Paul with the 3, and that one's good.
3 points.
Paul's got 11 points.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And so here is Golden State. They trail by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
Tonight they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Chris Paul. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
They've got Anderson Varejao. Livingston is out there at Barbosa. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Ezeli in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Puts up the baby hook. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Chris Paul. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry it. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.